On Saturday morning, Melbourne will thunder to the sound of 20 F1 cars as well as thunder. There's rain predicted for the 2025 Australian Grand Prix, where the fans are hoping for Oscar Piastri to win. But yeah, this weekend is when the magic will happen. All the hype, the speculation, the rumours and the bold statements will crystallise into the first clear picture of the order this year. There'll be no holds barred in the final Q3 segment of qualifying, and the results won't just set the grid for the race or indicate as to how spectacular a season we'll have in store. Yes, we all want to know which team and driver have an edge, but the crucial question will be how close the field is and whether the thin margins will carry over to this season. That's what everyone will be watching for this weekend. The prospect of the battle resuming between the top 4 teams wasn't enough to get you excited. How about rain on Sunday? As of Thursday, there's a 95% shower of a race. 95% chance of a shower on race day. Like to be the first wet spell of the race weekend, making the start of the race a greater luxury than usual as drivers guess the grip level as they pile into the first corner. There's a high chance of seeing intermediate tyres and the possibility of a thunderstorm that may prompt the appearance of Pirelli's new full wet. It's been a rare sight in previous seasons, but generated too much spray. This year it's been redesigned, so yeah, hopefully we could even see it this weekend. A wet race would prevent the teams obviously using DRS and would make it very interesting, especially for all the new rookies. The history of the Australian Grand Prix stretches back almost a century to the race at Phillip Island that was won by an Australian in 1928. Jack Brabham and Alan Jones have also won the Australian Grand Prix, but no driver has won since it become part of the World Championship in 1985. And yeah, that's what Oscar Piastri will be looking to see, buoyed by a contract extension in McLaren, which is looking absolutely rapid. And yeah, it's not just Oscar Piastri, it's a big story. Of course, Lewis Hamilton, first race for Ferrari, and yeah, of some of the rookies as well. Kimi Antonelli especially, just 18 years old, people tipping him for instant stardom. Obviously huge pressure, an 18-year-old coming into the top seat. It's going to be so intriguing to see how he gets on. And another big question is Red Bull, who looked to be on course for domination with a dominant win with a dominant start to the season last year. But yeah, from Miami onwards, it was McLaren who's over that upgrade, and Red Bull were never quite the same. And in testing, it looked worse, with both Verstappen and Liam Lawson stuck in their garage for hours. Red Bull admitting the test wasn't particularly smooth, but yeah, Verstappen hoping for big improvements. But at the moment, it looks like they're just not quite on the level of the other front teams currently. But yeah, there's also many other new stories. Will Lewis Hamilton have the edge over Charles Leclerc? How will George Russell go against Kimi Antonelli? And yeah, how will Sainz v Albon shape up? That's a very interesting driver lineup. Liam Lawson coping with the likes of Max Verstappen, Jack Doohan as well, the pressure he's under, Isaac Hadjar stepping in at late notice, Ollie Bearman too, and yeah, Gabriel Bortoleto as well. So many questions coming into this round of the season, and what makes it all the more interesting. In practice one, it was McLaren's Lando Norris. He was fastest of them all. Yeah, great start for Lando. Sainz in second, no. Leclerc in third. Really good start, I think, for all three of those teams, especially Sainz. He looked really quick. But yeah, Lando saying a lap right at the end. Before that, he was behind Ferrari. So it looks to be quite evenly matched between those two teams. And Sainz obviously putting a lap out of nowhere. Hugely impressive. Hamilton a bit down on Leclerc, so that'll be interesting to see if he can close that gap. And then a big crash for Ollie Bearman, probably the headline. Not the ideal start for him, but yeah, lucky he'll have a few sessions to recover, hopefully. And in practice too, it was Charles Leclerc and Ferrari who were fastest, just in front of Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Tsunoda was up there in the racing balls as well, Hamilton fifth. But yeah, Mercedes and Red Bull looking a bit further back. But yeah, Ferrari and McLaren looking really evenly runs on both race and qualifying sims. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a quite quick battle. Ferrari right in there as well. And yeah, Hamilton definitely making progress. So yeah, it looks like it could be in for an interesting little battle this weekend. And before I go, my predictions for this weekend, I'm going to say Norris will be on pole and win the race. Yeah, that McLaren just looks pretty mighty this weekend, I've got to be honest. I can't really see any other team beating it. I'm going to say Ferrari, I think they've been holding something back. And yeah, I can see them being on the podium. I can see Hamilton being really motivated, really up to it. And, you know, coming home in second place with teammate Leclerc finishing third. So yeah, a really good start to the season. And maybe something happens to Piastri, which rules him off the podium in his home Grand Prix. And yeah, Red Bull just slightly behind them. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.